Mike Armstrong's kids love spending their summers on Lake Ayrock near Mission.
Here's the 100-foot zip line I put in, I don't know, 15 or 16 years ago that the kids love, and some adults dangerously plummet from.
But the kids are all grown, and Mike and his wife have moved to another property on the lake full time.
So now we have more property than we need.
So about 4 years ago, they decided to put their 2 cabins on the market. They found a realtor in White Rock and signed a listing agreement.
His office, Century 21, represented the buyer as well as us, the seller. So what eventually happened after a few months is we had an offer that he encouraged us to accept, and we did.
But when the closing date came, the buyer was nowhere to be found. The buyer forfeited $70,000 in deposits to the Armstrongs.
So we thought we were going to relist with Century 21 in the spring.
Instead, they were served with a lawsuit. The brokerage was demanding payment of their commission. Despite the windfall from the deposits, the Armstrongs would actually lose money on the deal.
It was just strange. You know, you hire a realtor to sell your property. It seems like that's their purpose in life.
It turns out the standard listing contract he signed says all the brokerage needs to get commission is a legally enforceable contract of sale. The sale doesn't have to complete. Mike Armstrong turned to Paul Kowig for help.
It's very rare for a seller to get sued for commission. In my 40 years, plus years, I personally don't know of it ever happening.
Kowig was the professional standards advisor for the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board.
Generally speaking, you know, we don't sue sellers. We just sell the house to someone else.
Representatives of the brokerage did not respond to our request for comment. Their lawsuit points out that the buyer's deposit is almost enough to cover the commission and says it would be unjust to be sent away empty-handed. As for Mike Armstrong, he's relisted one of his properties with a new agency.
They were happy to put in writing that they would not sue us if the buyer they found did not complete the transaction.
Bethany Lindsay, CBC News, Vancouver.